Everyone, this is As Muhammad Khan and I welcome you in today's segment student. Today we will cover an interesting topic that we observe in our daily life student. We use metal, non-metal and the noble elements in our daily life. And in the case of metal student, many times we observe that the metal loses their appearance. As you have read about the metal, that metals have the shiny appearance. Like I want to show you, this is the brand new anklet that we purchased from the market, and now you can see its appearance student. It has the shiny appearance. It has shiny appearance. This type of appearance student. Now we compare it with one old anklets, and it has the dull appearance. If we will compare both of them, then it has dull appearance, but it has shiny appearance. You will say that both may have the different metal student. No, they have the same metal. They are made by silver, but it has shiny appearance, but it has dull appearance, dark appearance. Why it has dull appearance student? It is due to the scientific phenomena that is known as corrosion. Due to the corrosion, it has dull appearance. What is the corrosion student? It is the scientific process in which the metal loses their appearance, means they become dull, and this phenomena is also known as metallic cancer student. What we call it? Metallic cancer. Due to that, we observe the iron objects. These are the iron objects. These are the nuts or the screws or the nuts are here. It is the hinge of the door. Now you can observe in them that they have brownish substance on them, and that brownish substance is known as rust student. Means there is powderish substance is found on them, and that powderish substance is known as rust, and this process is known as rusting. So rusting also come in the category of corrosion student. Like this, it is the copper vessel. Copper have the shiny appearance. If we take the brand new copper utensil, then it has the shiny appearance, but this utensil does not have the shiny appearance. Now it has become dull, and it has become the dark student. And you can also observe inside it there are the greenish spots are there. So these greenish spots are also due to the corrosion. It is due to the corrosion. Now, what is corrosion student? Corrosion is the scientific process in which the metal's first layer or the metallic surface is exposed in air, or it is reacted by air, and by reacting with air it forms the metallic oxides, or it may be form the metallic sulfide, and due to that the metal loses their appearance. They become dull and dark, and this process is known as corrosion of metal, and we also call it metallic cancer or deterioration of metal. Now one by one we will cover all these metal student. Like a brownish deposit on iron, means why do the iron object have the brownish substance on their surface? and that brownish substance is known as rust. So this phenomena is known as rusting of iron. Rusting of iron takes place, student, when the iron is exposed in air, and the air should have water and oxygen. Then due to the exposure in the air, it forms rust, student, rust, and the rust formula is Fe2O3.XH2. means it is the formula of rust, and in this the water may be 1 here, it may be 2, it may be 3, it may be 4, it may be half. Means water will be with the rust, and the chemical name of this is hydrated iron oxide. What is the chemical name of the rust? Hydrated iron oxide or hydrated ferric oxide. So hydrated iron oxide or the ferric oxide is known as rust, and it takes place in the presence of water. Water means humidity or air, and this process can be prevented with the help of different methods, like with the help of the painting, with the help of oiling, or with the help of the greasing or alloying or galvanization. We can stop the rusting, or we can stop the corrosion. Now we come on the next example, a green coat on copper. Now generally when the copper is found in the air, if the air contains, student, if the air contains water, means if the air contains water, carbon dioxide and oxygen, means carbon dioxide should be there, then what the copper forms basic copper carbonate, CuCO3.CuOH2, means copper carbonate and copper hydroxide, and the color of this substance will be green, and it is also one example of corrosion, student. Corrosion means when the copper reacts with the water, carbon dioxide and oxygen, then it forms copper carbonate and copper hydroxide, and they together known as basic copper carbonate. Now we come on the next, a black coat on copper or aluminium. Generally we observe the copper utensil that we use in our daily life, copper or aluminium utensils. When we purchase them from the market, student, they have the shiny appearance, but after some time they become dull and dark. Why do they become dull and dark, student? They become dull and dark due to this chemical reaction in which their surface react with the oxygen, and what they form metallic oxide, and due to the formation of the metallic oxide they have dull and dark appearance. Like if we speak about the copper, then the copper react with the oxygen, and what will it form? It will form CuO, copper oxide. Like this, when the aluminium react with the oxygen, then what will it form? It will form aluminium oxide Al2O3. Now we will balance it. It is balancing. So copper become copper oxide. When it becomes copper oxide, then it has the dark appearance or the black appearance or black coat it has. When the aluminium reacts with the oxygen, then it forms the aluminium oxide, and it also have the black appearance or dark appearance, student. Now we come on the next, black coat on silver. Like at the starting I show you the ornaments, and which ornament I show you, anklet I show you, and that anklet are made by silver. And one anklet have shiny appearance but another have the dull appearance. Why, student? It is due to the corrosion. Now silver is the least reactive metal. It does not react with the air or with the water, but it reacts with the sulfur, student. And as you know, in the environment there is hydrogen sulfide gas is found, and that hydrogen sulfide gas react with the silver ornaments and they make them dull and dark. Like it is the formula AgH2S. So what will it form? It will form AgS, silver sulfide, and hydrogen gas will be evolved here, and it has the black appearance, black coat. So silver articles become dull or dark, or they become black due to the corrosion, in which the silver ornaments react with the sulfur gas, and that sulfur gas make the silver sulfide compound, and that silver sulfide compound have the black appearance, student, have the black coat. So these are the some phenomena that are known as corrosion. Now we come that how can we stop them. So in the starting I have told you that we can stop them, means that we can stop preventive measurement from which we can stop the corrosion. First is painting. With the help of painting we can stop. With the help of oiling we can stop. With the help of greasing we can stop. Means if we paint the iron objects or iron utensils, or we apply the oil on them, if we apply the grease on them, especially for the machinery parts, if we apply the grease or oil, then they will not have the corrosion. Why, student? Because their first surface will not react with the air, and due to no reaction with the air they will not be corroded. With this, with the help of alloying or galvanization, we can also prevent the corrosion. Alloying and galvanization also help to prevent the corrosion, student. Now what is alloying? Alloying is the process, student, in which there is homogeneous mixture of two or more than two metal is prepared, and that homogeneous mixture of metal is known as alloy, and this process is known as alloying. Like stainless and steel is an example of alloy, student. Like this, nichrome is also an example of alloy. Generally, the ornaments that we purchase from the jewelry shop, they are also the example of alloy, because generally the goldsmith mix other metal with the desired metal, student. So that process is known as alloying. Now we come on the galvanization. Galvanization is the process, student, in which the zinc coating is done on the iron objects, and the coating of the zinc on the iron object is known as galvanization, and with the help of the galvanization we can also prevent the corrosion. Now corrosion is beneficial. How? Means it is the beneficial process. How, student? In two ways, student. Because corrosion itself prevents the further corrosion, and due to prevention of the further corrosion we can say that the corrosion is beneficial process, because it protects the further corrosion of the metal, because it forms one corroded layer on its surface, and that corroded layer prevents the mixing of other gases like water or oxygen, carbon dioxide. So further corrosion is stopped. So we can say that the corrosion is beneficial. With this, corrosion is also beneficial, or it is also important, or it is also advantageous, because it causes the rust, and with the help of the rusting, iron becomes the powdery substance. Iron iron converts into powdery substance, and that powdery substance is mixed with the soil, and that iron is utilized by the plants to get the nutrients, student. So rusting also provides the nourishment to the soil, or it maintains the texture of the soil, student. So we can say that the corrosion is advantageous. So this you can write if the question related to corrosion come in your exam. So it is about the corrosion, student. Now you will try to cover this topic. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.